Hi, Paul here, co-founder of Hobby to Business. Welcome to our weekly show, the Hobby to Business Hub, episode 7. Tonight we're going to continue talking about the 2-minute pitch that we started with last week. But before we get into that, I would like to wish every female entrepreneur out there a happy Women's Day. So what it means is we'd like to give a shout out to all of those female entrepreneurs out there that are trying to turn their passion into a profit. Keep pushing hard, keep working hard. You know, the biggest thing about that most people, most successful entrepreneurs can teach most entrepreneurs that want to be successful is that don't give up too early. Most people give up right at that point where it's about to become the success they've wanted it to be. So once again, happy Women's Day. Okay, the 2-minute pitch. Now, a common mistake of doing the 2-minute pitch is that people think it's 2 minutes or a bit. Yeah, you call it a 2-minute pitch, but it's not really a time limit. You know, some people call it a 1-minute pitch, some people call it an elevator pitch, but it's not really, you know, there's no real time limit. It's just we try to say it's sort of there is a time, but we say it's a minimum 30 seconds. You've got about 30 seconds to catch someone, okay? 30 seconds to get someone interested in who you are and what you do. So we spoke last week about a couple of things, you know, about being passionate, about practicing it so that you can say it with muscle memory. You know, you can execute it with passion. Tonight we're going to talk predominantly about something that people do wrong. Now, people do it when they think, like I said before, they think they've got this amount of time to jam in every service, every feature, every aspect of what they do or their product does or their business does, and they just try to, you know, get it in there really fast and talk really quickly, and it comes across as hypo, not passionate. So you've really got to control yourself, and what you've really got to do is forget about trying to tell someone everything. Concentrate on a couple of major things that really are important to you or someone else's perspective wanting to know about what you do. So this is a really good part that you can use family and friends to do some market research and say, you know, in this area, what do you find important? Do that market research, and that's what you talk about. And then that's how you perfect the information, the content side of things. You know, we obviously talked about the passion side of things and portraying that appropriately. But it's the the content side of things we're concentrating on now, and not overloading people, because sometimes, you know, a lot of times when you overload people, they glaze over and they're gone and they go, oh wow, and they walk away going, wow, that person's highly excitable, aren't they? So you don't want to be looked at like that. You want to be that person who's passionate but controlled with good content in what they say. So the first 2 points we're going to talk about in those, you know, a couple of key areas that you can talk about is, one, what is the problem you're looking to solve? That your product, your business, that you as a person, what is the problem that you solve for people? Because every idea in the market solves a problem. Every successful product, every successful person solves problems for people, whether it be by having a new item, some new technology, a new product, whatever, or a new service. They solve a problem. What is the problem you're going to solve? The second thing is, and this is where we'll finish it on this point tonight about the 2-minute pitch, is what does your product, what are the features that it solves? What are the outcomes it will give? How does it fix the problem you've just outlined? So how exactly do you solve the problem that everyday people, that your service, your product, that your business solves? So how do you do it? Okay, now, one thing that you add to that is called your USP, which is your unique sales pitch. We're going to go into that next week, but I really want you to just concentrate on and have a think about and do a little bit of research on what we've talked about tonight. So don't rush it. Don't try to cram everything in there. Don't be overexcited. Don't be portrayed as hyperactive as opposed to passionate. Okay, passionate and controlled is what people are attracted to. Talk about the problem you're going to solve. Then you talk about the features of how you solve it, the features of you, your product, whatever you do. So, and next week on Hobby to Business Hub, episode 8, we will talk about your USP, your unique sales pitch, the thing that grabs people and gets them to go with you, to buy your product, to use you, to grab that service that your business sells. So, like I said, we did want to spread the 2-minute pitch out, although, you know, it is something that's very small. It's something that if you put it needs to have the effort put into it to be successful. Otherwise, it just comes off really poor. So we're going to address this over 3 or 4 episodes of Hobby to Business Hub so that we can really break it down and give people time to go away and do a bit of research and understand it a little bit better before we come back and talk about the next step next week. Okay, a couple of final things I want to talk about tonight. One being that we're nearly finished setting up the Hobby to Business Marketplace. We've spoken about this a couple of times. What the Hobby to Business Marketplace is a Facebook group that we're putting in place for you to get on and advertise your business, your service, your product, where you can also jump on there and actually sell it and sell it to people and have it on there, you know, your sales pitch, do videos, put the product on there with a price on it, whatever. You know, it's a group. It really is just as we've named it, the marketplace, where you can get out there what you do, who you are, your business. And we want people, it'll be set up over the weekend. So we're in the final stages now of just setting up the rules appropriately to make sure the group is used right by all the people who are going to use it. But we've set it up for you. It's not for us. This is for you to use. This is for you to jump on and sell your product. Work with other people, create partnerships and work together with other people that have got cohabiting sort of businesses or products that you can work in line with. So it really is a good thing. It'll be launched over the weekend, so we'll jump on and we'll do a Facebook Live when it's launched and try and get everyone there using it and become a place where you can turn your passion into a profit. And finally, we have our Easter competition up at the moment. This is open to all residents of Australia and New Zealand. So jump on, enter, look at the rules properly and make sure that you do the couple of steps you need to do for your entry to be valid. Make sure that a lot of people, we find the biggest problem is people like the post, not follow our page. Or it really is, one of the things is to follow our page, okay, so that we can communicate with you regularly and give you the information that we want to, at Hobby to Business, and what we want to do is want to pass on the information that we've learned in turning our passions into a profit. So make sure that you do the couple of steps, but don't get caught out. A lot of people get caught out just liking the post. Don't like the post. You've got to like and follow the Hobby to Business Facebook page. So jump on there. We hope you're successful. We hope you're the one that wins it. What we do is we make sure that at the end of our competitions, we always put a picture up of the winner with the prize, because we want to. There are so many scams out there that people try to get these Facebook comps going, and it's just a scam, but we're not. We do comps regularly just to give our feedback to our followers, to give our followers something back, for following us and listening to the information that we've got out there. So we just want to let you know our competitions are real. They do go to real people. They're real prizes. We put a post up afterwards letting everyone know who won, and then when the person gets the prize in the mail, we put a picture up there to see that they're real. So jump on, follow us. We hope you win. That's our latest one at the moment. And we'll see you next week on Hobby to Business Hub episode 8, where we're going to talk about your unique sales pitch as part of your 2-minute pitch. See you guys.